So YouTube just announced a new policy against gambling creators, and let's say it will hit a bit harder than anything else I have seen so far. And what type of gambling I am talking about? I'm talking about any type of crypto, NFT, and that whole Web3 shenanigans people are cooking for, like from 2021, since 2021, and so on. So let's just talk about what is immediate effective rules, and what are the implications of that, and where we are looking in the future of gambling, and let's just say that gray market everyone been very interesting about. So what is this new policy? Let's just overview it. We are talking about NFTs, we are talking about CS2 skins, and what type of gambling they do. I don't really understand. These are sub-economic market people created for themselves. If someone don't know about what I'm talking about, you can just check or Google search what is CS2 skin market, and I think they recently faced a they recently have some quite interesting market correction movements, and people really make fun about why are these things even valuable at the first place, because they are just pixels, and whatever they are, I mean just colorful knives and guns. So whatever, I mean I don't have to judge anyone. Okay, I'm just a human being, they are just a human being, and we all kind of do dumb shit in our free time. But some people, man, some people are really into this stuff. They think that these pixels are kind of an investment, which is true, but it's more or less like a it's more or less like a NFT situation, or I don't know, man, I don't know, it's just really hard to understand these type of things. Okay, let's just get to policy stuff. So new rules now cover online gambling with any item of monetary value. Now here's an interesting part. Before that, okay, before these type of policy, YouTube do want to dig into that market that is influencing this type of younger generation, and all that thing that people say that, okay, I just converted my dollar into V bucks, and now I can just open chest from that V bucks that have probability system, or a kind of slot machine system, and whatever. So that's the one thing that company used to do it, because they can just simply say that, oh, okay, we gave them a chance, but they really, I mean, if you are literally slotting with your real currency, then that's pure hardcore gambling. But if you are converting currency into sub currencies like V bucks, or let's just say any game currency, I don't know, gold, diamonds, and then gambling, then it's kind of become grayscale, where regulation don't really, it's a loophole. We all know that it's a loophole. So we all know that it's a loophole, but we kind of, we all know, but we don't really give a excuse me, give a damn. And what was initially happening for quite a few years. And let's just talks about, and that whole Web3 creative drama that's been going on, like the Sandbox was jumping in, and whole Snoop Dogg, and these big corporation, big mega corporation buying lands on pixel land like Sandbox, and whatever they are doing in 2022. 2022 was a wild year. And okay, group one people that's going to get affected, Web3 creators. Okay, they are panicking. The line between gameplay and gambling in Web3 is super blurry. Okay, they are, I mean, the main agenda was Web3 was decentralize everything, and just make it, very very make user feel empowered for their data and stuff. That was a kind of anthem of Web3, but nowadays it's kind of become, I mean, people really don't have any idea what is Web3 on a first place. It now become video video type of gambling or gameplay, or I don't know, man. But as I mean, in policy they clearly mention Web3 creators, so I mean it means something. That's why they mentioned them. And next group that going to get affected is normal gaming YouTubers. Okay, I'm quoting that normal word because we all know. But what community we are talking about? CS2 community, or let's just say any type of gaming community that use gotcha system, or that spinning the wheel lottery slot machine system. So initially what's going to happen is YouTube first of all trying to get age restrict those videos, and revenues of, I mean, if you know how age restriction work, your revenue is going to get cooked. Okay, you are not getting any type of sponsorship, any type of ad, and that's kind of pretty much it. Okay, they just nuke the fuck out of these gambling YouTuber, which is in my opinion, I don't want to say that uh, I'm a greater human in a sense that, but if you're making bread by selling your audience, and mostly kids, uh, habit, gambling habit, then you kind of deserve it, man. You are literally playing with your audience, so it's kind of a deserving thing. And let's just say why this is happening right now. And it's I mean it should have happened earlier, but let's just go with the flow. Okay, I don't want to say YouTube is not working towards it. It's always working against gambler, and crackdown has been happening with other platforms. I saw Twitch had whole drama with these creators, and they were kind of promoting soft porn. I don't know, man. It's kind of disgusting shit that's going in Twitch. So let's just say why it's happening in YouTube right now. It's advertisers. Okay, big brand like Coke, Toyota, and other car brands, or let's just say luxury brands, don't wanna promote their ads in gambling on gambling creators video. And if you know anything about ads, it's a complex situation for them, because ads going to get displayed, and it's kind of a hit and miss type of thing. But no one wants their brand to show on any of these creators that promote gambling on children, because then these brands have built themselves on goodwill, and they don't want to get involved in any type of bad mouthing, I can say. And YouTube is just cleaning its house before Congress forced them to. And that's also a part of it. Government is everywhere, and government everywhere are finally cracking down on loot boxes and crypto and stuff. I mean, they can do from themselves. We all saw how Trump is promoting crypto and stuff, but on the other hand, they are also it's a complicated situation. On one side they are promoting crypto, but on other side they are saying that we are cracking down on gamblers. But we all know that crypto is the type of gambling, in at least in my opinion. But some see as an investment, and let's say, I mean, if, oh man, it's a disgusting topic to discuss. Let's just say, what is the broader picture of this policy and stuff. So this isn't random move, it's just part of a greater cleanup of Web3. And by greater cleanup, I mean just removing and banning creator altogether. YouTube don't want to get involved, or let's just say want to promote themselves as a safe haven for any of these creators. Even if you have a big audience, but you're promoting these nonsense like slotting and these loot boxes and type of shit, and then yes, you are going to get hit from this. The 2021 crypto hype train is over. The market crashed. Gen Z is skeptical now. We saw, and people really get burned in that crashes. I mean, crypto market is kind of recovering this year. Maybe I don't know, but we also how things can went south real quick. Industry is shifting from speculation to utility, and which is kind of it should have happened long time ago, in my opinion. That NFT shit was really brain rotting. We I still look back, and these celebrity bought these cool looking monkey pictures for 1 million or $500,000, and everyone was losing their neurons on that shit, like oh my god, oh look at that fucking thing, man. Someone, Justin Bieber was buying a monkey photograph. I mean, man, you can literally download that. There is no utility in a photo, in a pixel. It's just simple economics, and there's nothing to explain. NFT was just a super stupid idea. Okay, bunch of gurus came together. They saw opportunity to get cash in on these uh, these crypto gurus, so-called crypto gurus, and the market really crashed pretty bad. If you search right now NFTs, where are they, what's they are worth right now, you'll really going to get a quick laugh. So I just recommend it. Just search NFT crash on Google or any of Google's chat GPT, whatever you use, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, predictions. What's next? Smart creators will adapt. They will pivot hard to gameplay, community, and arts. They'll stop talking about floor price and 100x type of shit. You see that, you see those thumbnails. Oh, 100x money. I know where to put your investment and type of things. So that will decrease a bit. I mean, it will not going to happen really that fast. Crackdown will happen, and it will market will get stabilized in 6 or 7 months. That's my first prediction. Second prediction: the grifty creators will leave. Okay, these grift creators, I mean, do this and I will do this, and you kind of get annoyed with them. They promise you that if you subscribe this, then I'll give you this. This is kind of a soft gambling, because you're literally just subscribing or liking, and toddlers don't know this. Okay, any 7, let's just say 15 or 12-year-old will believe that, okay, if I'll subscribe this, then maybe I can get whatever price a creator is saying that he'll give. And so they are going to get pretty, they'll get hit, and it's a good thing in my opinion. Prediction 3: Web3 platform will get desperate. In my opinion, they'll try TikTok or X to pivot their content creation type of thing. I mean, creators in a sense, but it's not the same. This is an extension level event for many, which is honestly, it's mind blowing. It's so refreshing to see something is at least happening on this type of that community, and I'm just so glad, man, that happened. Okay, my personal take, my final thoughts on that. All right, my take is, this is a good thing. Okay, let's just clear our minds. These tech bros literally deserve every type of fucking shit happen to them right now. Okay, I'm not going to feel pity about them at all. Okay, I'm just going to give that just giving my thought out there. You guys are literally the worst type of people I have saw in this decade, because anything bad that you can imagine is already happening or going to happen in crypto market. I'm just going to put this out there. Okay, you saw people are building these meme coins and doing pump and dumps on their personality hypes, like we saw Hawk to a girl, and then that boy with the 6-7 meme. So that's I think that's a reasonable reaction from YouTube to crack down on these fools. And this is a course correction, man. This is literally course correction at this point, and I feel so relaxed. Does it sucks for legit web3 creators? Okay, those guys that really believe in decentralization and a platform. Yes, I mean, it's going to get sucked for them. I mean, we are still, you know, there's a part of web3 creators that really wanna, engage in innovation, which I really love about them. Web3 is a great idea on a paper, but people really, either someone else is, half of our population is, you know not even know what is web 2 or web 3. They just know internet exists. So there's a there's a misinformation, and then there's actual work that's going to happen, or is in process of web 3. So yeah, crossfire, and that's not fair for them, but at the same point we have to do something to control this. But to clean up 90% of the content that was just casino pitching garbage, it's a price I'm willing to pay. Okay, I believe this is a right direction we are moving towards. The future of gambling or gaming on YouTube isn't to play to earn. I'm uh, I can't emphasize on how much predatory these YouTubers can get. You saw people doing these. Oh, I'm spending this amount of money on this game, and then they have younger audience, and they are going to see or get influenced by these YouTubers, and they are going to spend their mom's credit card money or debit card money on these absolute bullshit games, or let's just say pixels. So I can see why YouTube is doing this, because there were many lawsuits against YouTube as well, I guess. They did. Okay, here's the thing, they did try to control this by slicing. If you're a YouTuber, you always saw that if it's a kids content or if it's adult content, but we all know kids don't really care what they are watching, or if they are watching that YouTube type of stuff from adult ID or from kids ID. There are two separate, I think, YouTubes. One YouTube is for kid and the other is for adult. So that's the thing, but I don't really see I don't really see if anyone is using that feature. So crackdown was necessary, and it's a good thing. Am I wrong? Is this the end of innovation, or right end right the end of this grift? Well, time will tell it. I'm not a sorcerer to just know these stuff out of blue. Let me know your thoughts on comment, and that's just me, Josh Kumar, your banana host, and bye bye.